Smell the jet fuel, midnight ram lights burn the cool, hoe and tail in the humid air, Florida moonlight everywhere. Mr. Davis crack a grin, let's light this fire, crank it in. Stomp on the cockpit floor, metal bird starting to roar. Blue and gold paint cut through the night, vertical sim got the runway right. Palm trees bend in a coastal gust, engines rumble, steel and thrust. KPB, I lit like sand, concrete glow underneath our skin. Tampa Bay tickler steady and mean, rough around edges but smooth when he's clean. Crosswind push but he don't flinch, sets her down inside an inch. Sweet Boston cold, Nashville bars, Salt Lake snow, now palm tree stars. 737 growling low, shadows stretch where the tide winds blow. Cargo door slam shut tight, Florida thunder in the night. Discord buzz, but we don't talk soft. This ain't no sim, you just log off. We ride that glide, slope hard and fast, make that flare and make it last. Mr. Davis spit tobacco truth, scenery like this. Salt air breeze, Palm Beach humming through the trees. Tickle a legend, hands on the wheel. This ain't fake, this feels real. Jet fuel, hard midnight crew. Hope one pride, bleed blue. West Palm Beach under the wing. Hear that southern engine sing. Hit the road down. Hope one king of this coastal town. Vertical sim built it tough, and we ain't never had enough. Hey, men on speed, let them engines scream. Florida lights in the rear view glow, chasing that runway dream. Oh.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the wonderful live stream here in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. And you're ready to do some flying. We got a flight plan today from Minneapolis to Winnipeg, Canada, on the beautiful E175 SkyWest here. About an hour and 6 minutes of flight time this afternoon. Do apologies for our flight being late. So, you guys follow us on Discord, you know. We've had a little bit been out of the weather here, so we've been dealing with that. And we're back here better late than never. Before we take our trip to Wisconsin, when we get back from Wisconsin, we will redo the flights that we took to and from Wisconsin, which going to Wisconsin, we fly out of Ontario. We're going to be flying Southwest, Ontario, Vegas, and Vegas, Milwaukee, and then on the way back, Milwaukee, Chicago, Chicago, Vegas, Ontario, on the way back. Mr. Matthew, good to see you. Welcome, fellas. Don't forget to smash that like button if you're just joining us and have not done so already. Get us to many like as possible on today's flight. We are cold dark here on the ground in Minnesota. Just about an hour in flight time. So for the flights when we get back, so we're going to be in Wisconsin from Monday to Thursday. So we'll probably stream something next weekend with the whole gang here. We are going to be doing our flights pretty much on SAyintentions now. So there's this thing called Groupie on SAyintentions, if you guys are not familiar with it. Groupie is the multiplayer flight planning tool that we can do. If you sign up for a 24-hour free trial of SAyintentions to fly on Groupie, you can cancel your tutorial if you don't want to pay SAyintentions, but you'll forever have access to Groupie, and that enables you to fly along with us on the network. You just won't have ATC if you're not paying for SAyintentions, but you will be able to fly with us as if it was VATSIM and see everyone that's flying along on Groupie, with other new features coming soon that I can't announce yet, but will be announced before or around the time of the expo for SAyintentions. So I do feel like, other than, you know, there's big events obviously on VATSIM, but outside of that, I think VATSIM is going to be a thing of the past. SAyintentions, you'll always have ATC. VATSIM, I just can't stand flying without ATC, and then always them hopping on or off at the worst possible moment of your flight. So anyways, we're going to get our aircraft powered up. We're going to get catering on board. We're going to make sure we load up those Biscoff cookies for Mr. Matthew, and get on ready to get out of Minneapolis here and head to keep wanting to say Calgary, but we're on to Winnipeg this evening on our beautiful plane. So let's go ahead and we'll get some stuff powered up. Connect to the ground power. Make sure nav lights are on, seatbelt signs, smoking signs. Beautiful. Alright, everything's coming to life on our beautiful aircraft. Let's go ahead and arm our emergency lights as 2. Boom. Beautiful. And we'll go ahead on over. There we go. Wrong button. We got our flight plan in, so we'll lock that in. Boom. Beautiful. That's our flight time. 60 full passengers on today's flight. We'll go to our flight page. Yep, beautiful. So we got to get our flight clearance real quick, which we're going to have our lovely co-pilot get our clearance for us. Request IFR clearance, please.
Minneapolis clearance, SkyWest 3683. We are ready to receive our IFR clearance.
Clearance on request, stand by.
Alright, clearance is on request. We are standing by.
SkyWest 3683, Minneapolis clearance cleared to Winnipeg. Radar vectors GP, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.7, squawk 6561. Expect runway 12 left.
Minneapolis clearance, SkyWest 3683, cleared to Winnipeg. Radar vectors to GEP, then as filed. Climb to and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 340
Looks
10
like we're
minutes
integrated
after
with
departure.
GSX now too, so
Departure
we'll try that
frequency
out.
is 124.7. Squawk 6561. Expect runway 12 left.
Boarding requested.
Alright, boarding has been requested.
SkyWest 3683, read back correct.
Our squawk is in 6561. Thank you, co-pilot, for that. Beautiful. On standby as well. Alright. Beautiful, beautiful,
Ladies
beautiful.
and gentlemen, welcome aboard SkyWest Airlines Flight 3683, departing from Minneapolis-St. Paul and heading to Winnipeg. We're delighted to have you with us on today's flight. Please take a moment to stow your
There's no
carry-on
cargo doors
items
here.
and ensure all personal belongings are secured in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing SkyWest Airlines and enjoy your flight.
Passengers boarding starting.
Alright, passenger boarding. Started. Alright, so everything's being loaded there. Beautiful. Alright, let's go down to our little FMC McDo here. We'll go to... Is it a flight plan? No, it's going to go to route. And we'll go flight plan request, right? Maybe? Maybe we need to put in our flight number first here. Hey. Impatient kitty over here, wanting attention. SkyWest. Our flight number 3683. 36. Oops. Come on. 3683. How? Impatient kitty. And we're going to CY. CYWG. I hope I put in the right thing. CY. Let's cancel that pipeline list. No. How do we do this here again? Oh, we need to go to menu, I think. No. Preferred. There's a page we need to go to first on this thing. Under nav, I think. Nav, position, maintenance, data link. So flight ID. How do we do this, chat? Man, it's been a minute. Takeoff, no. Alright. CYWG is where we're going. CYW. There's to activate. There's no flight plan request thing in here now. Alright, there's definitely something I'm forgetting. Flight plan. Data load? No. position in it. Alright, we're definitely forgetting a step in here somewhere. Departure, manifest. Because I have to sign into this, maybe? Might be why. Maybe. /code. KMSP to ST. Alright, so maybe that's what we did wrong. I'm supposed to put something in for flight ID other than SkyWest. Is that supposed to be like my pilot ID? Maybe? I have to figure this out. Let's see. Pilot ID maybe. 2, 4, 5, 7, 2. That's not working. Two, 4, 5, 7, 2. Well, boarding has been finished, and we're not even close to what we need to do. Yo, Lorenzo, what's going on? Alright, I guess we're just going to manually put everything in then, because I don't know what happened to... Alright, well, let's do it by hand then, because I can't figure out how SimBrief goes in. Although I feel like it should be pretty thing. Go instant on that. We don't have it in here. Oh, you know what it is? That's what it is. Let me... I know what we did here. We got the wrong flight plan in. How do we... I'm going to need to exit that. That's what it is. Wrong flight number. Okay. Now we got that in. Let's unload that again. Now if I go back down here... SKW. And we're 3683. 3683. That might work better, maybe. Maybe not. Address. Oh, we gotta put this in. That's right, I forgot we put this in on each thing here. So that's gonna be... like now we put in our ID, if I remember correctly. 24572. Yo, Captain Zeph, what's going on? What VRAM do you have for Microsoft 24? I mean, I have a 3090, so whatever that has. Whatever that has in there. That's not right. That's right. I forgot to put this in there. All this stuff. And I forgot, didn't even spell plumbing right. Son of a... Let's try that one more time. Because I have 8 gigabyte one, it says lower graphic. 8 gigabytes not nearly enough, I don't think. I think mine has like 24 gigabytes of VRAM, if I'm not mistaken. Right, let's change this. Oops. I forgot about having to do this here. Alright, now we'll do flight plan request. There we go. Yo, Fire Turkey, what's going on? Good to see ya. Alright, so now we're in there looking good. What was our clearance here? Cleared radar vectors GP, that's well. Climb maintain 4000. Right, so we're going to get radar vectors out of here. Runway is going to be... departure. There we go. Runway out of here is 12 left. Don't have departure. We can apply that. Beautiful. Arrival into Winnipeg. Let's see if I can get some ATIS. Arrivals 3-1 and 3-6. 3-1 and 3-6. 3-6 is the long runway, probably 1-3-6, so we're going to plan for 3-6. What's the ILS? What does the RNAV look like? Alright, did I plan for 3-1 or 3-6? No, I forget. 3-6. Why are we looking at 3-1s? We're coming in there. Let's see the RNAV. Let's do the ILS from final, I guess. Should be fine there. Alright, so runway 36, ILS 36. Vectors will apply. Star, we're going to be on the Nora Kilo 6 from Itku. Yeah, we can apply that. We did that a little backwards. Alright, so let's try that again. So runway 36, ILS, vectors, star, RK from Bitku. Okay, that all looks good. I have to just redo. Mechanics. I guess we delete. I think we're doing right. I'm not really sure. Gigalotties, what's going on? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Rick. Alright, activate that pipeline. I think that is correct now. Hopefully that's correct anyways. Our passengers have been on board and not happy with us, yeah. Alright, so we got our plan map here. Let me start through this again. Alright, flying out, radar vectors. There's a way to step through this, and I can't remember. What's in the route? Guess I could just check my route on my page here. Okay, number 6. Greg. Bitku, top 7 North, number 6. Next here, okay. I think that is correct now, hopefully. We see you back in live stream. Yes, sir. We have back. Look to NORAC, Annex, about that waypoint right there? Yeah, this waypoint right here might be something we're not looking for. I'm gonna request our flight plan again here, so I can fix our stuff. That looks better. Activate. Departure, runway 12 left. Sorry passengers for the delay, but you guys are just gonna have to live with it. And then arrival, runway. For the winds, 3-6. It's got a little bit of a tailwind, so we might actually do 3-1. I'm going to change to 3-1 here. And then we'll do our approach. I think we'll do ILS 3-1. Let's do ILS 3-1 from final. ILS 3-1. ILS 3-1 is going to be from final, so we'll do vectors. I don't know why it's still doing it weird. Maybe we're supposed to select our star first. Yeah, one more time. Try this one more time. Alright, activate our flight plan. Departure runway. There's 12 left. There's no SID. And then the arrival. We'll do our star first. And then runway. I guess we're not supposed to do it that way, so. NORAC, Annex, IRA, Velvec, Evelum, Olek. I don't need Vipku again, because we're already. Alright, that should be good enough. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Here we go. Finding fuel, that's in good. Flight level, that's all fine. Zero fuel weight should be fine. Let me double check it. Yep, that's all good. That's all good there. Beautiful. Take off any page. Good. Flaps 2, good. Speeds, all good. Okay. Alright, now we are finally ready. We're going to get the APU on here. Ooh, that took us long enough, chat. What happens when we don't fly this plane for so long? Make sure doors close. Make sure we close our cockpit door. Don't want no one coming in. Door. We'll have him contact ground for pushback and start. APU is fully up and running. Just ground power. Go ahead and get our beacon on.
Minneapolis ground, SkyWest 3683, requesting pushback and startup.
SkyWest 3683, hold position CRJ9, activate 92, biometric clearance short. SkyWest 3683, push and start approved, tail southeast.
Alright, push and start is approved now. Our takeoff speeds.
Push and start approved. Tail southeast. SkyWest 3683.
Yaw damper. Take off TO. Alright, so push and start has been approved. Off our tug, and let's get on out of here. We want our tail southeast. So we're pushing those to the left. Those to the left here, chat. There we go. Altitude set to 4,000, I believe, is what our clearance said.
Departure check completed. Bypass
Yep,
and
4,000.
inserted.
What's our altimeter? Altimeter. 29901.
Locking gear.
Alright, yo, Kenny, what's going on? Good to see you. She is, yes. Doing good, doing good. It was just behind me. Alright, beacons on, hydraulics are on, seatbelt signs are on. We're ready to go. We're gonna go nose to the right, please.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Start engine number 2.
Cabin attendants, arm doors, and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard SkyWest Airlines Flight 3683, departing for Winnipeg. We expect to be in the air for approximately 65 minutes. Please pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information even for our frequent flyers. Fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten. The seatbelt must remain fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Please return your seatbacks and tray tables to the upright position and ensure window
Delta
blinds are
259
fully
ready to taxi.
Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode, and larger devices should be stowed securely. Smoking and the use of
Runway
e-cigarettes
12
are
left
prohibited
taxi via
anywhere
Quebec
on
Delta Papa Papa 10 Delta 259
Oxygen masks will drop automatically if needed. Hold the mask firmly and place it over your nose
Alright,
and mouth.
good start on engine number
Remember to secure your
2.
own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seats. Put them on and inflate only after leaving the aircraft. Floor-level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which may be behind you. In case of evacuation, leave all personal
Delta
belongings
1356
behind
ready to
and follow
taxi.
the crew's instructions.
Delta
If any
1356,
electronic
runway
device
12 right
becomes
taxi
hot
via
or
Bravo,
catches
Alpha
fire,
3, hold
please
short of
inform
runway
the
30
crew
left,
immediately.
then Whiskey 3,
The
Whiskey.
safety information card contains all
Runway
details.
12 right taxi
Thank
via
you for your
Bravo,
attention.
Alpha 3, hold short of runway 30 left, then Whiskey 3, Whiskey Delta 1356.
Unlocking gear.
Alright, parking brakes are set. Engine 1's coming up.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Yo, Salt Lake City Flight Safe, what's going on? Hey, hello. I was wondering if we can go fast on takeoff. Well, I mean, that's the only way to get on the air, or to get in the air, is to go fast, so shouldn't have a problem with that. Let's taxi.
Minneapolis ground, SkyWest 3683, ready for taxi.
SkyWest 3683, runway 12 left taxi via Quebec, Papa 2, Papa 10.
Runway 12 left, Quebec, Papa 2, Papa 10, SkyWest 3683.
Alright, go back over here to Papa. We'll take Papa all the way down. There's a CRJ takeoff.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
6, Whiskey Kilo 10.
Runway 17 taxi via Whiskey 6, Whiskey Kilo 10, November 65, Tree Lima Lima.
Ground, Southwest 14906, taxi to the ramp.
Southwest 14906, taxi to parking via Whiskey 7, Whiskey Delta.
Whiskey 7, Whiskey Delta, Southwest 14906.
Alright, cruise right along. We are ready for departure.
Southwest 14906, give way to the company 737 MAX.
Giving way to the company 737 MAX, Southwest 14906.
Delta 2612, ready to taxi.
Delta 2612, runway 12 right taxi via Delta Alpha Alpha 8, Whiskey 8, Whiskey.
Runway 12 right taxi via Delta Alpha Alpha 8, Whiskey 8, Whiskey Delta 2612.
Alright, crossing the runway here. Strobes on. Clear on the right, clear on the left.
Ground, Southwest 4472, taxi to the ramp.
Southwest 4472, taxi to parking via Whiskey 7, Whiskey Delta.
Whiskey 7, Whiskey Delta, Southwest 4472.
Southwest 4472, give way to the Cessna on your left.
Give way to the Cessna, Southwest 4472. Sun Country 599er, ready to taxi.
Alright, we're going over to tower. And we'll request takeoff.
Minneapolis Tower, SkyWest 3683. Holding short of the runway, ready for departure.
SkyWest 3683, Minneapolis Tower, runway 12 left, wind 030 at 10, gusting 20. Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 left, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff. SkyWest 3683.
Alright, runway heading cleared for departure. Let's do it. Here we go, chat. Yo, Mr. Drew Stone. What up, Drew? Hold on 1 second. I need to check something. I don't think our trim is right. Alright, there we go. Now we're good to go.
Delta 2612,
Auto throttle initiated. Take out power set.
Runway 22, Delta 2612.
80 knots.
A little wind here. Gears up.
Positive rate.
Delta 2612, cross runway 22.
Cross 22, Delta 2612.
Flaps 1.
683, contact departure.
There we go. Got the transponder.
Contacting departure. SkyWest 3683.
And we'll go flaps up.
Minneapolis
I have chase
departure,
plane. I do have
SkyWest
chase plane, yes.
3683. Good evening. Climbing through 2500.
SkyWest 3683, Minneapolis departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 190, turn left heading 320, vectors to GEP, then on course.
Alright, 190. And we're going left.
Climb and maintain flight level 190. Left heading 320, vectors to GEP, then on course. SkyWest 3683.
SkyWest 3683, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Going left.
Climb and maintain flight level
320.
240. SkyWest 3683.
Alright, there we go. 320's in. Beautiful departure. Almost past 10,000 feet.
SkyWest 3683, direct GP, then is filed, please.
We got
Direct GP,
autopilot on
then is
here.
filed. SkyWest 3683.
Alright, so we're gonna go direct.
2000 for 4000.
Dear guests, we are now at a safe altitude, and the use of approved electronic devices is permitted in flight mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly, so sit back, relax, and
And we'll
enjoy
go
the
nav
flight with
here.
SkyWest Airlines. Thank you for choosing us.
Alright, looking good here. We're direct GEP.
SkyWest 3683, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Alright, the 300.
Climb and maintain flight level 300. SkyWest 3683.
Alright, looking good. Climbing above the clouds. Or climbing through the clouds, I should say.
Departure Sun Country 107, 2000 for 4000.
Outside temperature.
Sun Country 107, radar contact, climb and maintain 11, 1000.
You
Sun Country 107. Endeavor 5161, contact Minneapolis Center on 121.05. 121.05 for Endeavor 5161. Good day.
on auto. Okay. Now we're good. Alright, well, beautiful departure out of Minnesota. On our way up to Canada. Almost passing transition level.
SkyWest 3683, contact Minneapolis Center on 121.05.
And we'll go standard pressure. And landing lights off.
Contacting Minneapolis Center on 121.05, SkyWest 3683. Minneapolis Center, SkyWest 3683. Good evening. Climbing through 18,000 for flight level 300. SkyWest 3683, Minneapolis Center. Good evening.
Go ahead and start our in-flight snack service. Flight attendants, can you start our in-flight snack service?
Understood, Captain. I will start the in-flight connect service now.
Alright, looking good. Get a flyby. Crabbing a little bit. We're crabbing.
SkyWest 3683, climb and maintain flight level 340.
340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340. SkyWest 3683.
Alright, we're zooming on the way to Winnipeg. Alright. We're climbing a cruise jet. I'm going to step away for just 1 second while I use the restroom. And we'll be right back. All right, we're back, Jet. We are back. Yo, Scotty D, what's going on? She is. She's right here next to me. All right. We're headed to Canada. Alright, everything looks good. We're almost to cruise. You're up early for a change? Oh yeah, time. It's early over in Australia, isn't it? I always forget. Be the same. And veggies. Forever.
My heart and my flame, from turkey and cheddar to steak sizzling name. We rise with the bread, we fall for the sauce. In this temple of flame,
How do I?
I'll never be lost. Subway forever, you're more than a meal. You're the anthem of hunger, the love that I feel.
I know there's a way to step through this, chat, and I just can't remember. I have any singing lessons. Assuming you're using live weather, it'll be sunny when you get here. Hey, sounds good. We are using live weather. It's the one thing we never change.
We have some delicious Subway sandwiches and lots of fish off
Thought I was banned. They decided to let me back in. You know those Canadians. They're just too nice.
items from the Hope One shop will be available for your convenience. Thank you for flying with us.
Yeah. If anyone knows how to step through the plan on the E-Jet, let me know, because I can't remember. I know there was a way to do it. And I just don't remember. We are very nice.
Hunger's true call, from meatball marinara to the veggie that's tall. We rise with the bread, we fall for the sauce. In this temple of flavor, I'll never be lost. Subway forever, oh sandwich supreme.
Yeah, maybe I have to take the vertical profile off.
Raise your cups of soda high, lift your cookies to the sky. Every bite's a victory, together we will sing. Subway forever, united we stand. Every sob in my soul, built fresh by hand. We rise with the bread. We fall for the soul.
Trevor says, don't get me after sing the Canadian anthem. I kind of want to hear it now. No, you don't. No, you don't. I'll be banned again from Canada if we do that. Banned again. Yeah, I don't remember how to step through this flight plan, but I know there was a way. I'll just have to remember later. Alright, so ILS 31 is is what we're going to be landing as. I feel like it's going to be an auto tune on here, but we're going to do it anyways. 110.30. 110.30. Put that in there. Beautiful. Yeah, AI songs are way better on the ears than listening to me sing. So we're just gonna keep it with that. Yeah, Lexi doesn't want her ears to bleed either. Yep. Yeah, you don't want it. That's a lie. That's a lie. Let's see, look at progress here.
Minneapolis Center, WestJet 640, flight level 330.
We got 188 miles to our top of descent. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Now that it's already almost over, sadly. You guys weren't here in the beginning of stream as well. I'm traveling to Wisconsin this week for work. So we won't have any streams this week, except for maybe on the weekend. We'll have a stream here with the whole gang. But whenever we do our next flights, we are going to recreate the flights that I take to Wisconsin and back. So do that because I fly out of Ontario tomorrow morning to Vegas, and then Vegas to Milwaukee. And on the way back, we go Milwaukee, Chicago, Chicago, Vegas, Vegas, Ontario. I believe the long flight's on a max. I'm flying Southwest. The first flight's on a 700, second flight's on a max, if I'm not mistaken. Well, we'll be in Vegas, so maybe we'll throw 20 bucks in a slot machine at the airport, see if we get lucky. See if we can win an airport jackpot. Anzac Day is a holiday for your servicemen. What is it exactly like celebrating? Is it just celebrating like veterans or servicemen, or is there like a special war date or something? I don't know too much about Australian history. 2000 on red. They don't have any roulette inside the airport, just slot machines. I'm not gonna have a long enough layover to go to the casino. Sadly. Servicemen who died in the war. Nice. Which war? Like World War? Or is there a specific war Australians had that I just don't know about? How about shoe only entertainment airport? Sadly, it's not in there either, Kenny. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint you. Yeah. Plus the missus would kick my butt behind me. Airport should be closed. I mean, maybe there's a hidden room where all the workers go or something on their break, maybe. Yeah. It's Vegas after all. World War I, II, Vietnam, Boat War, Iraq, Afghanistan, all. I got you, all of them. So kind of like a Veterans Day then, like what we have here. Or we have Veterans Day and we have Memorial Day, but Memorial Day is specifically one war, if I remember correctly. I don't remember, to be honest. At a time. Our flight attendant's meowing. Our flight attendant is down here begging for attention. I get a stroke saying that, Ken Scott. Oh, never signed into our Say Intention. Little YouTube chat thing. There we go. We got some new liveries. Hi, cat. Bye, let's say hi. Got some new liveries being made for the PMG 737. Hopefully coming out this week by next weekend. Alright, we got a new song brewing. We need a Zap livery for Davis. We do have a Zap. Oh, a Zap livery. Sorry, I was about to say emoji. We have a Zap emoji. Definitely have the Zapper still. Well, we're getting a Hope 1 737 livery, and we're getting a special Angels themed livery. So we can fly the Angels around for the season. There's no Dodgers in his household. Lexi doesn't realize yet, but she's becoming an Angel fan. Slowly but surely. I already have the kid rooting for the Angels, so there's one down. Boo, ground the Angels play. Don't hate just because your Giants suck. Uh, 135 miles to our top of descent. Yo, Drew's back. Winnie Cat doing a takeoff sometimes on runway car park. Hey. You could probably do it. I'm gonna speed us up a little bit. So we just got the one flight today to Winnipeg. And then we gotta get ready for our trip. We gotta go to the store and stuff. Finish getting packed. Drew Stone. If you guys haven't done so already too, make sure we don't forget to hit that like button. We're flying to Wisconsin. We're going on a work golf trip. Truck's running great. Can't complain on that. Great gas mileage. Let's check out our new song here.
SkyWest 3683, contact Minneapolis Center on 134.75. Switching to Minneapolis Center on 134.75. SkyWest 3683. Minneapolis Center, SkyWest 3683. Good evening at flight level 340.
Alright, well, this was too similar to the other song.
Minneapolis Center, good evening.
We need some Happy Gilmore vids for the channel now. Please try a run-up swing. I've done it. I can do the Happy Gilmore swing actually pretty good. Not quite as far as he hit it, but I can hit it pretty good doing the Gilmore swing.
Touchdown where the cold wind bites, Winnipeg lights cut through the frozen night. Boots hit snow, yeah, the
Right. Yeah, I don't think I have any video of it, but I'll have to get a video for you. Eventually, Lexi's going to go golf with me. She's going to record, and we're going to make a YouTube video for golf. Still got to start that golf channel. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 99 miles to go, chat. Lexi and the cat can do the stream tonight. That's very true. She could. She very well could. Yep, we'll have to have one day where she just takes over my channel and streams for me. Let's see which one's better, that one or the second one. Where's it at, Scott? To be honest, I don't really follow soccer, so probably not, but can't say I'm much of a soccer man. In the States, yeah, no. Probably not. Definitely gonna go to some more baseball games, but can't say I'm going to any soccer games. It's in Mexico, the US, and Canada? Ah, gotcha. Yeah, can't say I'll be there. Most likely not. Sorry to disappoint you. Alright, I think the second one was a little better. Let's try a new song.
Sun creeps in through a cracked wood blind, head still buzzing from a long last night. Empty bottles on a pine wood floor, echoes of laughter still hanging the walls. Boots by the door, frost on the glass, coffee brewing, let the silence pass. Lake so still, it don't make a sound, feels like the world just slowed right down. No speakers now, just the wind in the trees, that same old rhythm in a softer key. From the fire and noise to a quiet sunrise, man, this moment hits different inside. Tide Lake cabin morning, slow and clear. The vodka's gone, but the vibe's still here. Reggae in the breeze, country.
And you like to go and stream at the baseball game? If the signal was good enough there, I would, but I don't think it is last time I tried. But something we can definitely look into and try, maybe. Qantas and Virgin are cutting a lot of flights here now as we import our jet fuel. Hey, Harry, good to see you, man. Bad spelling? No worries. No worries, sir. We don't judge on spelling here. At least I don't. I don't know about Lexi. Maybe she judges. Thank you for the weather update, sir. We do got to input our landing data in here. Let's go to this side. Go to perf. We're going to go to landing. Descent. Nope, not descent. Sorry. We're going to go back to perf. Landing init page. Alright, our landing weight should be about 7699. We'll put that in there. Runway heading is 315. The landing temperature going to Mr. Giroux is going to be 10 degrees. We're going to land flaps 5. Ice, snow. The winds, what you're having there is 280 at 9. 280 at 9. Cool.
Take it all from the wild nights to the peaceful fall. Jolly cabin mornings, hearts laid bare, no words needed, just that air. Reggae in the wind, country in the bones, rock and roll souls, but we found our home. Sun climbs high and the day rolls in. Soon enough we'll do it again, but for now let the stillness stay.
There we go. Now we got our
Kind of perfect
approach speed there. Ooh, Winnipeg, my home, major airport growing up. There you go. That's where we're going. We're also going to go auto brakes low for this. Pretty sure we have plenty of runway. Going into runway 31, 8,800 feet of runway. Plenty of runway, but we do want to, I guess, try and exit by kilo. So we don't have quite as long of a taxi, but that's right. We'll make it work. And then let's see if dispatch has a gate for us already. No gate for us yet.
Minneapolis Center, SkyWest 3683, requesting
No milk for landing.
arrival.
Yeah, no milk run.
3683, clear the Nordic 6-star arrival for runway 18 at CYWG.
Uh-oh, are we changing runways here?
Cleared the Nordic 6-star for runway 18 at CYWG, SkyWest 3683.
Ontario dust to the coastal heat. 4 strong hugs, but this one's sweet. Boston cold, Nashville bar, Salt Lake snow, now palm tree star. 737 growling low, shadow stretch where the tide.
We are cleared for the descent, it looks like.
SkyWest 3683, descend via Nordic 6 to 3000 BFQ, transition for the ILS, runway 36 approach into Winnipeg, altimeter 3003.
Alright, there we go. Cleared to 3,000.
6 to 3000. VFKU transition for the ILS, runway 36 approach into Winnipeg. Altimeter
empty bottles on a pine wood floor. Echoes of laughter still hanging the walls. Boots by the door, frost on the glass. Coffee brewing, let the silence pass. Lake so still it don't make a sound. Feels like the world just slowed right down.
All right, going FMS speed here.
The wind in the trees, that same old rhythm in a soft key. From the fire and noise to a quiet sunrise. Man, this moment hits different.
Flight attendants, prepare the cabin for our arrival. We're starting our descent here in just a moment.
Vodka's gone, but the vibe's still here.
Yo, Visa, what's going on?
Captain, preparing the cabin for arrival now.
Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Just in time for descent.
Gold on the waves, thinking about nights we'll never replace. No rush to move nowhere.
41 months, Mr. Visa. Continued support of the channel. Appreciate you. No skippies. To you, good sir. Celebrating 41 months. We're live. That's right, baby. We are live. So, what I also would like to go over with everyone again, too. Let me see if I can bring it up and show you.
Fishing with a line in deep, but they're still crashing. Catching their sleep. Steam from a cup in a calloused hand. Looking out at this frozen land.
Alright, let me show you on the thing here as we start our descent. So this is called Groupie with SAyintentions. So our next flight, we're going to make a group flight on here. This is pretty much going to be our preferred flying platform now over VATSIM. However, if you sign up for a Groupie flight and you do this for the 24-hour free trial of SAyintentions, you can have access to Groupie forever, even if you cancel your subscription before it charges you. And then you'll be able to fly along with us on the network for free. You just won't have ATC, but we'll be able to see everyone if you're flying on with Groupie on our flights. So we're going to try and schedule groupies for all of our flights moving forward. But it's really cool because it lets you put all the information for the flight, the starting gates. You can register for a starting gate. So that way everyone has their own starting gate and all that good stuff. But you'll be able to see everyone on the flight. So there's more features coming as well that I can't say yet, but we'll know closer to Expo time for this. But this will be a way for everyone to fly along with us for free without being on VATSIM and without paying for SAyintentions if you don't want to. However, I highly recommend it because I think it's worth it. I think this subscription is way more than worth it. Tacos? Where's mine? Who's got tacos? I don't have tacos. Who has tacos? I want tacos. Where's my tacos? I don't have any tacos. But so this is like a group flight that's in here, so we could register for this flight if we wanted to join it. So we can look at departure parking. So this is who's already registered for the flight parking here, I guess. So you register for the arrival parking as well. So yes, I love some tacos too, but we have started our descent, ladies and gentlemen, into Winnipeg this evening. I showed Taco Tuesday on the screen. Ooh. Not Taco Tuesday today, but every Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Let me open up our replay tool here. Make sure that's ready to go. Looks like we don't have any weather to worry about, so we can turn the weather off. What's the next leg? This is the only leg today, VSeth. We gotta go to the store and we gotta pack and get ready for our trip tomorrow. We leave at 5:30 in the morning to Wisconsin. I'll try and film some takeoff and landing videos or something maybe. I don't have a window seat on the first flight to Vegas, unfortunately. I'm sitting in the middle seat, sadly. But I do have an aisle window seat from Vegas to Wisconsin. So yeah, only fly today to Winnipeg. And then when we get back, we're going to recreate our flights that we did to Wisconsin and back. I believe it's a 700 to Vegas, a Max 8 to Wisconsin. And then on the way back, it's two 700s and a Max 8, I believe. And on the way back, we go Milwaukee, Chicago, Vegas, Ontario. Yeah, you can set the winds to super high if you want. No, not a direct flight. I'm flying Southwest. Southwest doesn't go direct from Ontario, unfortunately. But I'd rather have multiple flights and fly out of Ontario than fly direct out of Los Angeles, LAX, because that's a nightmare. So yeah, we take off 5:30. So I gotta be at the airport at 4 in the morning. We land at 1:50 in the afternoon in Milwaukee. So, about a 7-hour travel. Ooh, I'm tired just thinking about it. Tired just thinking about it. Yep, she definitely wore us out. Alright, we're coming in though looking good. I was hoping going to Winnipeg there'd be more snow, but it doesn't seem like there's much snow anymore. Sounds like a fun trip home. Yeah, get to go Milwaukee into Chicago Midway, Vegas, Ontario. Flying via Canada? What do you mean? We're not going into Canada. Did I get that cheesehead hat? I can't be a Green Bay, Wisconsin fan. Definitely probably going to have me some good cheese. Not going to try no 50-year-old cheese though, like I did the first time I went to Wisconsin. That's out of the question. I was not very good. Not very good. The prairies are still getting snow, but the ground isn't frozen, so melts right away. I got you.
SkyWest 3683, contact Winnipeg approach on 119.5.
Same old crew, but it's quieter here. Grill's gone cold, but the memories ain't still here.
Switching to Winnipeg approach on 119.5. SkyWest 3683. Winnipeg approach, SkyWest 3683. Good evening, descending flight level 190 for 3000.
SkyWest 3683, Winnipeg approach identified. Good evening, Winnipeg altimeter 3003.
3003 is set.
3003, SkyWest 3683.
What's our minimums on this? We're just gonna go radio 200. Alright. Good news in, Lexi and the cat will have the whole bed instead of Mav snoring and talking and sleep. Any no comments? I mean, yeah, that's true. She will not have to listen to my snoring until next Friday. Sure, she's happy about that. Get some spoilers out here, help slow us down. We're going to Gate 2, Terminal 1 as well on the ground, looks like. Just went over the floodway, massive ditch that diverts the spring runoff. Ah, nice. Down there somewhere.
Blizzard 403, contact Winnipeg Center on 134.4.
Alright, after Mr. Maskew's Biscoff song, we will
Blizzard 403.
prepare for the arrival.
Winnipeg Center, Blizzard 403, 1000.
SkyWest 3683, turn right, heading 170 vectors for the ILS runway 36 approach. Speed below 210 knots.
Right heading 170 for the ILS runway 36 approach. Speed below 210 knots. SkyWest 3683.
Right heading 170.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Winnipeg. Please turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away. Ensure your seats are in their full upright position and fasten your seat belts. The weather in Winnipeg is currently 10 degrees Celsius with clear visibility. Our assigned gate is Terminal 1, Gate 2. Thank you for your cooperation.
King of the land!
Alright, let's get our sounds back up. As we prepare for this arrival.
WestJet 13906, contact Winnipeg Center on 134.4.
134.4 East, WestJet 13906.
WestJet 13906, contact Minneapolis Center on 135.0.
135.0 for WestJet 13906.
Alright, speed brakes are out, slowing us down.
WestJet 139er6, contact Minneapolis Center on 135.0.
135.0 for WestJet 139er6. Good day.
SkyWest 3683, turn right, heading 195.
Right heading 195, SkyWest 3683.
We're looking good here. Hopefully we have a good landing. It's been a while since we've landed this plane, so all bets are off. Downtown Winnipeg, I guess, over there. I don't know what we're doing here. Reason we started climbing. I don't know what we accidentally clicked there, but that could have been bad.
SkyWest 3683, turn left, heading 170.
Left heading 170, SkyWest 3683.
Kilo Foxtrot Romeo, contact Winnipeg Center on 119.7. 119.7 for Kilo Foxtrot Romeo, good day.
Alright, should get a right turn here in a moment to intercept the glide slope. Localizer. what I was saying. All right. Should be getting a turn here shortly. Fly 10 seats for landing.
Copy, Captain. Cabin is secure and crew are taking seats now.
Guess who's back? Back again. Kenny's back. Tell a friend.
SkyWest 3683, turn right heading 200.
Turning right, heading 200, SkyWest 3683.
Oh, coming in for runway 36. Alright, chat, we were set up for 3-1. We're not paying attention here.
SkyWest 3683, turn right heading 270.
No wonder we were going so far out.
Right, heading 270, SkyWest 3683.
That's right, we'll just have to vector ourselves in.
SkyWest 3683, proceed direct vital. Cleared for the ILS runway 36 approach. Speed below 170 knots until established.
Proceeding direct vital. Cleared for the ILS runway 36 approach. Speed below 170 knots until established. SkyWest 3683.
Alright, next notch of flaps is going to come out here. Going slow. I've dropped the ball, avoided a phone call with a pilot deviation. Yeah, we got it all figured out. We're looking fine now. I just needed to look at our ILS now because I got this set up wrong here. we got that correct now. Good, winds are good still. Got some silver landing data, that's good. So looking for VREF, about 137, maybe 142. 142. Looks like they need to update this plane a little bit. Just a little funky on the autopilot descent, but that's right. We'll make it work. Chat, don't let me forget to get fully, once we're fully configured, don't let me forget to start the replay. No, the cat doesn't go outside. Inside cat. Indoor cat. She's got a little cat tree perch that looks out the window. Downtown Winnipeg will be on the right. Yep, over there. Oh, showed her name, she's in here. Alright, we're gonna go flaps 3 here.
SkyWest 3683, contact Winnipeg Tower on 118.3.
Switching to Winnipeg Tower on 118.3, SkyWest 3683. Winnipeg Tower, SkyWest 3683. Good evening, established on the ILS runway 36 approach.
Alright, there's our localizer.
SkyWest 3683, Winnipeg Tower, roger, continue approach.
Gears coming down. They're slowing down.
SkyWest 3683, runway 36, winds 280 at Niner, cleared to land.
Flaps up's in. Flaps 5's coming out.
Runway 36, cleared to land. SkyWest 3683.
Alright, replay's on. Autopilot's off. My controls. it. There we go, versus route. Touchdown in the zone. Decelerating.
Auto brake.
Auto braking. And we're taking the high-speed exit here to the right. Welcome to Winnipeg, ladies and gentlemen. In upper flaps.
SkyWest 3683, welcome to Winnipeg. Exit at Romeo Whiskey Yankee 36 if able. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Exiting at Romeo Whiskey Yankee 36 if able. Contacting ground on 121.9, SkyWest 3683. Winnipeg ground, SkyWest 3683. Good evening, cleared of runway. Ready to taxi to the gate.
SkyWest 3683, Winnipeg ground, taxi to Terminal 1 Gate 2 via Quebec, Tango, Foxtrot, Kilo, Lima, Echo. Good day.
There's a flight controller cam. I don't have that set up right now. We'll have that set up eventually.
Ladies
on
and
our next
gentlemen,
stream.
Terminal
welcome
1,
to
Gate
Winnipeg.
2 via Quebec,
Did you know
Tango,
that Winnipeg is
Foxtrot,
known
Kilo,
as the gateway
Lima,
to the West?
Echo.
It has a
SkyWest
rich history
3683.
and is home to the Canadian Museum
Looks
for
like we got a
Human
minus
Rights.
163.
Thank you for flying with Hope One Virtual Airlines. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying with Hope One Virtual Airlines. The local time is 6:35 p.m. If you have a connection, please note the following upcoming flights. Flight 223 to Toronto, departing at 7:15 p.m. from Gate 6, and Flight 345 to Calgary, departing at 7:30 p.m. from Gate 8. Enjoy your time in Winnipeg.
Enjoy your time in Winnipeg, folks. Soon to be cat cam. We'll get a cat cam going. Gotta get the little bed thing that attaches to the desk. Alright, going left on Foxtrot here. Home of the angry Jets hockey fans. Probably better to be a hockey Jet fan than a football Jet fan. Same. We're going to take a left here at Kilo. We're going to gate number 2. Take Lima, which is right here. Strobes can come off. Beautiful WestJet livery in front of us. I think we're parking right next to that WestJet. Hey, let's not hate on my Colts, alright? Don't make me put you in timeout. 3, 2's over there. Three and 2. You didn't type that in there correctly, Scott. Alright, we're stopping right there. Beautiful. Seatbelt signs are coming off. Let's fire the engines down. 1 and 2. Beacon lights coming off. And the boarding has been requested. Alright, look at that parking job. Okay, tiny bit crooked, but we stopped on the line. Give it a 7.9. 7.9 on the Richter scale there. We'd open up our doors.
Passengers, the boarding started.
Alright, we made it, chat. We made it to Canada, E. Alright, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to smash down that like button. Get us as many likes on today's stream as we can. But I hope you guys enjoyed that flight. We had a great landing. A little more floaty than I wanted, but it's because for whatever reason our callout's broken. But I think for the callouts we have to have the cabin announcements on this plane, if I remember correctly, and I forgot to do that, so. For no callouts, I think we landed pretty damn good. Not knowing exactly how far we were from the ground. So. Not bad. 788, I'll take it. I'll take it. You enjoyed watching my stream more? Oh, there you go. What up, Brooke? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. But yes, hope you guys enjoyed it. Nice little airport here from Flight Sim Studios. There goes a departure. A departure off into the sunset. It's a good screenshot picture there. But we're going to get ready to view the replay here in just a moment, see how the landing actually looked. SAyintentions, I think, gave us a minus 163, so you know, we'll take it. We'll take that all day long. Let's go ahead and reset GSX here. And we're going to go ahead and get our doors closed. Doors are closing. And we're going to go ahead and get our engines restarted here. What do you think about the new Top Gun movie that got approved? I mean, I'm all for it. I like the last Top Gun movie. So hopefully they do it right. And if Tom Cruise is involved in it, then I have no doubt that they'll do it right. So I'm all for more Top Gun. You know, hopefully they'll have me star in the movie, you know. I can be a stunt double. I could pass as Tom Cruise. Alright, gonna get our engines redone here. Flaps out, lights are on, and we'll get ready to view that replay in just a moment. We'll get the jetway to go away. Maybe. There it goes. And we'll get engine 1 started. And we'll get flaps 5. Man, I've watched Top Gun 1.3 million times, probably close to it. I've watched the new Top Gun quite a bit. Quite a bit. You might be on to something, Scott. Might be on to something. But shh, don't say that out loud. Been dealing with a horrible toothache. Chat. I have to go to the dentist eventually, but I'm being stubborn. I don't like the dentist. Been traumatized as a kid. Alright, we got our engines restarted, flaps are on good, lights are on. Let's hit the replay.
80 knots.
I joined this Friday, got my quarterly cleaning. I have no cavities, thank goodness. I love sweets, yeah. I don't know if I have a cavity or it could be a wisdom tooth. I don't remember if I got the one. I don't think I got the one on this side pulled. Or it could be, I think, because I needed a crown on this side too, and I never got it because it was like super expensive at the time. So, you know me, wait till the last minute when it absolutely hurts to pay for it. Not too bad. We had a little bit of a tailwind too on this landing. Yeah, I've already had one wisdom tooth removed on the other side. Not fun. Not at all. It hurt, can't eat anything, and was not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Started our flare maybe a little too soon on that one. Maybe a little firm. I don't know, it looked a little firm on that view. Let's see it from this view. We were coming in good, just a little floaty. I was unsure how high from the ground we were, no call outs. So we pulled up just a little early. A little firm. Maybe not quite a 163. You can fix it cheap for me? Yeah, I don't think I'm letting you anywhere near my mouse, Scott. No, sir. Let's see, we got a tower view here. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was barely legal. We were barely legal. Barely legal, right on the last bar. Yeah, barely legal. But thanks for joining us today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the flight. We'll be live most likely next weekend, recreating our flights we take to Wisconsin and back. We'll probably have the little one take off for us. And maybe she'll help me land. But that's going to wrap it up for us. You guys can view one more replay in here from the GoPro view. Enjoy the last replay. I shall see you guys on the next one. Till then, Mavs out. So
journey's a chance to give. Every landing's a life to live. Hope one, lifting the world one flight at a time. up the truck, it's a tasty sight. Flames are sparking up in the neon light. Free food for the crowd, yeah, it's going wild. Stacking up that double animal style. It's the cookout vibe where the flavors collide. Grilling up the love and the burgers don't hide. Grab a bite, grab a plate, let your taste buds smile. Free food's the move with that animal style. Fries are golden crisp, yeah, they're hot off a tray. Milkshakes on deck, they'll sweeten your day. The In-N-Out trucks got the whole town riled. Everybody's feasting animal style. It's the cookout vibe where the flavors collide. Grilling up the love and the burgers don't hide. Grab a bite, grab a plate, let your taste buds smile. Free food's the move with that animal style. We're flipping patties while the crowd's in a groove. The sizzle and the cheer got nothing to lose. Line's getting longer, but it's worth the while. 'Cause free food's the king when it's animal style. It's the cookout vibe where the flavors collide. Grilling up the love and the burgers don't hide. Grab a bite, grab a plate, let your taste buds smile. Free food's the move with that animal style.
From the sunrise glow to the starry skies, we lift our wings, let the dream arise. Every mile we fly, every place we land, we're building hope across this land. Through every storm, through every climb, one mission guides us every time. Hope eyes of a child, I see the brightest light. Even in the shadow of the hardest fight, tiny hands holding on, dreams still in their eyes. We can be the answer, we can change their lives. Every mile we travel, every hand we hold, every story written is a hope retold.